Howdy, my name's Larian, and welcome back. This is Rimworld, Alpha 16, and I'm currently playing on the Steam version. I'm going to be switching to the DRM free version in a bit, but right now, this is more convenient for me. I had a lot of bad luck, computer problems, all kinds of issues that canceled my Alpha 14 play, and I wasn't able to play any during the period of Alpha 15 because I didn't have a machine. But we are starting a fresh colony. Everything is brand new. We have a huge mod list, like 40 mods, I think, I want to say, that we put together. And I went through and I made a really quick video. It's a little bit lower resolution, talking about my selections of mods. And so, without any further discussion on that subject, let's just make a new colony. And I agreed that I was going to do a Lost Tribe startup. I thought really strongly about doing a crash landing start, which is amazing. Unfortunately, I do want to do the lower tech tier, because even if I do this, which is a really fun start, it has issues where our people are already super high tech. So we're going to do a Lost Tribe, which starts us off at Neolithic technology, and we have to build our way up. One of the things that is going to be nice and advantageous for us is that we are running the Medieval Times mod, and that will give us a lot of choices. We're going to go ahead and run Randy for the AI this time at some challenge. We're going to bump up the difficulty from last time because, hey, let's make this a little bit more interesting. We are still, however, just wanting to play the game right now, so I'm not interested in running it on difficult difficulty. Okay, so random seed. And beaver, because alpha beavers. Because so many alpha beavers. I don't know if I just never noticed it before, but in Alpha 16 so far, I have had something like 1 or 2 guaranteed alpha beaver attacks every single year. It's like an average of 20 beavers a year showing up at the colony. So that's a lot of food, and it's a lot of trees killed. So let's go ahead and select a random site and see what that shows. That shows, let's zoom in, where did it select? It shows next door to these guys. Okay, so this is temperate forest, flat, 40-day growing season. I think this is fine. So that is next to, you know what? Let's settle in this plateau, but let's go ahead and come over here to the hills. Actually, let's go hills and not mountain. Just to be yeah, let's do that. So we're going to be doing some traveling and some trade. And we have these pirates here who, one of our sworn goals is going to be to knock out some nearby hostiles. But this should be good for, hopefully these are friendly neighbors. If not, it's going to be really exciting. So let's go on. Alright, so my role is always that I can reroll one person. So we have Penguin here, who is a incapable of social, otherwise really solid skills. Psychic Dull is great. Heavy Sleeper is actually pretty nice too. So that's good. Melee, construction, high construction, and high passion for management, which is kind of intriguing. We have Red, who is a night owl, which is actually really nice. Slowpoke, but night owl. So we have somebody who's going to be able to stay up all night and can do all work, including mining at night and doctoring at night. Otherwise, not really good at anything, but somebody who will do any work at night, so that's amazing. Hakuja is, okay, this is so far not great. Incapable of hauling and social and mining, so all of our busy work right there out the window. Melee, a doctor, a good doctor, a good farmer. Trigger happy with a high melee skill cancels out, so that doesn't make a big difference. Hard worker is actually really nice on, you know, non-done labor things, but so farming, honestly, it would be hard worker farmer, so this would be a farmer. Gorar is a teenager, staggeringly ugly, incapable of social, reclusive. Green thumb, though, and decent other skills, so careful shooter with a 7 shooting skill. This is actually not awful, other than the fact that the incapable of social, I'm wondering if that actually prevents interactions or what. And then we have Ape, who is another night owl, who has heart problems and is incapable of hauling. So these three are all solid. These 2 are the ones that I'm iffy about. This is the ugly, but otherwise fine, and a farmer. And Ape, who has heart problems. And I really, really don't want to have to deal with heart problems on a 50-year-old. Even though hardworking night owl, but dumb labor, so wouldn't do it. So we're going to roll for a new person, and... oh my, okay, so, oh goody, so we have a pot dependency, incapable of social, but optimistic and a hard worker, and fine, we'll grow us some smoke leaf. and go with that. We can they usually start with some in their pocket, and we should be able to have time to get a crop in of it. Thankfully, we do have a good farmer, so we will definitely be able to grow some. So that'll be fine. So we're good. Alright, the gods are angry and things are bad, and we crash landed but didn't really crash land. Okay, so first things first, we have Moody installed, and Moody is going to make some of these decisions a lot easier. Okay, we only have one person with good shooting skills. Everybody else has amazing melee skills except for Digger, Red, who seems to be basically a non-combatant in this case. Okay, so what do we have for weapons? I haven't paid attention to this. Good, okay, so we have two normal short bows, a wooden club, a wooden spear. That jade knife, I think, is our best, and we have the Pila. Okay, so our best combatant, honestly, Loner is probably the one who's going to need that. I'm reading this. Penguin. Sheesh. I'm being awful at this. Okay, so Penguin can pick up that. Black can pick up that spear. Hajuka can pick up that club. Gorar can pick up one of these bows. And Red can pick up the other bow for now. We're going to unforbid the pemmican and the silver. And that medicine. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, our wood landed up here, and there's a little sandstone building right here. Let's zoom out and see what our region looks like. So again, we are hilly, and we have some decent hills. So there is thermal right there. We're actually on top of fertile soil, so I think we're actually going to want to set up right over here because I want to farm all of this. And there's some geothermal right there eventually. Okay, good. And some components and some adobe walls to build into more components. Okay, alright, this will be fine. So we are going to build with the intention of the main base. Yeah, we're going to dig into this block, this hill side is going to be where we live, and we are going to farm all of this out. So that will be good. There's a lot of steel up here, so that's great. What else? We have wildlife tab installed, so let's just see what's on the map without having to look. So we have some alpacas. We're actually going to go ahead and not mark them for taming just yet. We have some boomlopes, boom rats, a buck. We have a cougar, a grizzly bear, some rabbits, some ibex, ostriches, raccoons, rats, foxes, squirrels, wolves, turkeys, boars. Okay, standard animal mix, nothing too exciting. Only a handful of predators so far. Is that salt? That is salt. That is the mother load of plasteel. Oh my. And silver. Okay, that's great. That much plasteel, because that's probably going to be solid. That will solve all my plasteel needs for, like, ever. Is there any visible gold? Then that's all of my rare mineral needs for until the future. Until I'm importing and, you know, doing huge trade deals for minerals. Alright, I'm not seeing anything there. That's fine. That's fine. That plasteel is gonna be wonderful. Okay, so first off, let's go ahead and designate some stockpiles. I think I'm not gonna worry about walling this off just yet, but that will happen soon. So let's plan on that. We're gonna stick a wall right through here. And that will be our fence to that direction. We'll put some defenses over here. Over here, there's this wall already built. There's really nothing to hook. I mean, we could try to hook all the way into there, but that's a long stretch. And I don't want to build up against this wall, so we're going to go ahead and just carve out right here, I think, for home. So let's go ahead and make some... let's make some stock. Oh, this pathing thing, I installed that mod. I haven't played with it yet, so I'm not sure exactly how that works. Coal-fueled. A coal campfire as opposed to... That's interesting how they did that. There are 2 or 3 mods on here that I've not used, so this is going to be fun to figure this out. But right now, stock, yeah, that offset, everything shifted because that pathing tab, that's actually going to take a lot of getting used to. First off, let's just get a stockpile right here. Nice and right there. And let's look at, and we'll make a dumping stockpile right along here for putting stones off to, for now. So that's that. Let's look at work assignments. Switch to numerical. Okay, so first thing, we're going to go ahead and say just max priority on all of these standard kind of tasks. Okay, so we have a backup doctor and an amazing doctor, so that's clearly her priority is going to be doctoring. We have only one. Oh my, that was close. We only have one person who's capable of social at all. Of course, we do have people who are capable of animal handling, but nobody who's amazing at it. So if I designate someone to animal handle, those two will handle it. We will probably go for some alpacas. See if we can get those. Negotiation. That is, I guess, because... So that was added as a new skill. That's interesting. We'll go ahead and add that as priority for now. Okay, cooking. We have 7 cooking skill, 4 cooking skill, and 2 cooking skill, but passionate about it. So you are actually black and red and black, that's cute, are going to be our cooks with our doctor. Hakuja. Oh man, that's gonna bug me. Okay, hunting. Hunting is good. Gorar is the only one with the ranged skill, so we're going to need to upgrade that bow, because the short bow is terrible for hunting, but it's better than nothing. Okay, construction, we again have that, so this is actually going to be crucial here. That can stay standard priority. Farming is a number 2 priority for all of these people. Mining is going to be a number 2 priority for red as well. Okay, plant cutting. We're going to designate everybody's allowed to plant cut at regular. Crafting. I need to turn off crafting for people who aren't going to be any good at it. Yeah, because, okay, so we're starting at 7 right there. Yeah, we never want this or any of that. Right now the art is, whatever. Nobody likes art, but everybody can do art, because why not? So this is our, this is our skilled right now crafting, actually tailoring, crafting, smithing, our kind of priorities there. Honestly, at 5 skill, they're not going to be awful at these kind of things. They're just not going to be the kind of... They're never going to get, into 12 skill this way. This, however, you're not allowed to do that. Okay, hauling. Everybody hauls. Okay, so right now, black is a cook, and hauling is a priority. Who's that had the passion for management? You can have management, and you can have research. Okay, perfect. So we got Penguin the Loner is our clerk with construction. So that's a keep around home job. Can farm. That's good. This is good. This is really feeling okay. So hauling to cleaning is last resort for Penguin is male for him. Okay. So hauling. So this is our hunter, farmer, tailor. Hauling would be actually high. No, hauling will be lower priority than that. Cleaning will be the same priority above plant cutting for this one. Obviously, so our doctor is only a farmer and an artist and a line cook. That's actually going to be kind of annoying. Okay, red is, mining, crafting. Yeah, mining, we don't want hauling to be a higher priority than mining or cleaning to be. So we're going to go ahead and specify that for 2 and that for 2 also. Okay, so that's, I think, fine work priorities to start off with. Let's give them the other thing real quick, which is a basic daily schedule. We need to see who's the night owl, because we had one of those, didn't we? Okay, red is the night owl. That's actually great. So we have 2 cooks, red and black. One's a night. I like that. I like having a night shift cook. So let's go ahead. It was red who was the night owl? Yes, okay, red is the night owl. And the only night owl? Yes. Okay, excellent. So let's go ahead and restrict red to sleep from those hours. With 3 joy, and then work. So everybody has evening joy time aligned together. Alright, that is good. We finally have that all set up. We're going to start, actually, let some people move around. There's some hauling to be done. That Pila needs to be... oh my goodness. We seriously have a pet warg. And starvation. No, just eat people and you're fine. Okay. I need to get the... Oh, we don't have any stockpiles yet, so that's why. Okay, everybody's putting that there. That's good. So we're just going to wall this off here. Pause real quick while I designate all of that. We're actually going to put a door there. And we're going to put a door right there. And that'll be that. We're going to go ahead and... Oh my goodness, that is going to be awful for me. I'm not going to be pleased with that. That is going to cause stress. Build roof over that. Alright, so that's that. Let's go ahead and get that going. Crop-wise, let's start farming right up here. So we have up to there. Okay, so we have those three fields right here. We're gonna do this in waves. Okay, so smoke leaf. We need to go ahead and farm our smoke leaf. Let's go ahead and we are gonna go with. Let's sow some oats, and let's sow some. As far as a vegetable goes. I forget how long carrots... I think carrots decay in the same rate that... I think the beets might actually take longer to decay. So we'll do that for the first wave of farming. We're going to do this in several waves. We're going to set up a lot of farm plots. We're going to stick some aloe and cotton and things up here, and it should be nice. Okay, so our other animals, we have 2 labs. Let's look at our animals. We didn't look at that. Okay, so we have the warg and a mated pair of labs. We're not going to worry about training, obviously, anytime soon, but it will be an issue eventually. Soon it will be. It will be a thing. But let's go ahead and speed up just a little bit here, because I paused too much while I was discussing all of this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's oats, beets, and smoke leaf. Alright, we'll go ahead and make a growing zone like that here for, you know what? We're going to start actually growing hay from day 1 because there are so many things we can do with hay, adobe bricks, and all of that. That's actually pretty nice to have. And you know what? Because it's hay, I'm actually going to stretch this zone out. But that. So this looks like this is going to be our core farm here. I can't believe that one of the first things I planted was drugs today. Let's go ahead and get some furniture built. Let's build us some beds. We need 5 beds. Actually, first things first. Haul those. Okay. Now, beds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. We'll move beds around later. We can... let's cover the stockpile while we're at it. I keep pausing, but I want time to progress. So we're actually going to put a wall right, just like there and there and there to act as pillars. So I can now... Oh, this is slowing me down. We're going to cover that in the rooftop. So that will make that stockpile now be an indoor stockpile. I'm not worried about animals getting into it just yet, but we will. Alright, we can listen to what people are doing here. That's good. Okay, so we have... Actually, I think it's on... No? Oh, are you lazy? No? You're hardworking. Okay, we have beds. We have all of that ready. Let's go ahead and get a table set up, and may as well make a big table for everyone here with 4 stools, some flooring. You know what? This is actually pretty big right there. We can designate all of that for smoothing right now. Okay, all of those crops are in the ground. Let's get our next batch of crops in the ground. And I wish I could highlight this a little bit better, but it'll be fine for what it is. that there. This will be... Let's do cotton here. If I can find it. We need aloe. And we need heel root. Actually, we were doing 4 wide. So let's go ahead and slice that off there. This will be heel root, cotton heel root, and aloe. Why am I planting aloe? Because I can. And it's fast and they stagger the results. I'm gonna stretch that up, it looks like, to line those up. So this is kind of my medkit stuff here. This is good. And then up there, well, we will let that go. Right now, we're only doing oats and beets, so we'll want to plant some corn and either rice or potatoes in the rest of this spot here. But I'm going to go ahead and let them chop and clear all of that first. What do we have here? Salt. Okay, great. Salt is a good thing for us to have this early. That will allow us to preserve food for people. Having a night shift hauler this early on is pretty sweet. I like that. And you know what? Because of the nature of this this wall and the materials we have so far, I think we're gonna go ahead and just, because red can oh, that's another thing I need to do, right. Real quick, before we do anything else, I need to look at make everybody but red. Okay, so Night Shift is not a combatant, but everyone else is. So red is not combat. He is a runaway in the event of danger. He's just running circles. Sweep that dirt. Sweep the dirt. Running laps, running laps. Okay, now I'm going to smooth the floor and annoy everybody, but that's alright. So we're going to need to make bedrooms. I'm probably just going to dig in over here somewhere. We need to make some workshop area and some bedrooms. We need to get a research table built, though, immediately. That is our high priority. So we need a research bench. And I'm just going to do it in here, because there's no reason not to, in this big old room here. Yeah, we'll just put the research table right here for now. And we are going to put a manager's desk. Actually, you know what, let's cancel that. Let's build the research bench right there, and the manager's desk right. Oh, that's so annoying. We need to do it the other way around. The research bench goes like that, and the manager's table goes like that. Okay, there we go. And some stools for these people. So those will work there. Red is smoothing floors and gonna bring those things over there. Get those all set up. And temperature-wise, we actually want to have a cook fire inside our main place right here. Stick that there. We'll be able to put a butcher table on the other side. But one of the things that I'm looking forward to is getting all of these crops in the ground. Obviously, they're going to take a little while, but once everybody else wakes up, we're going into day 2 here. There was no real delay because we had a night owl who actually took a nap before we had beds set up and worked through the night. So that was really kind of cool. I'm digging that. We have 2 aloe, 12 herbal meds. Oh, who's our... Okay, so Black is out of work. Why is Black out of work? Black is a cook. No plant cutting to do. and backup manager. Alright, once research comes online... Okay, management is online now. So let's look at managing. And the first thing we want to do is we're going to go ahead and designate forestry real quick. And just say any trees in the home area are eligible for chopping to keep us up to 500 wood. And then harvestables. We will harvest berries and aloe and bamboo and really anything but bees we will auto harvest in only fully mature. The problem is these are different thresholds, so let's not tell it to harvest bamboo or aloe automatically. Mushrooms, I think, count toward the vegetable pile, even though they also count as meat. I'm confused by that. I can't remember. You know what? Fruit. Let's harvest fruit anywhere, just to keep that going. So we have those. All right, we have a manager who hit that. Let's get that table online. What are people doing here? Black's going to go over and hit the management bench real quick. Then we can look at... Yeah, I don't want to start taming those animals yet. It'll be amazing to have them, because that warg is going to be great. But look at that. Berries getting harvested. We're definitely going to want to plant more food, but I want to get these in. This is silly of me to be focusing on the medicine like that so early. I can't remember what the fastest growing food crop is in the game. I know it's not beets or oats, but these are... Oats are one of the faster growing grains available, and they're really, really efficient nutrition-wise. Days of labor versus nutrition you get back out of them. Really good yield there. And then the beets are also just really good at preservation. And it's going to be a while before we have a way to preserve anything. But I want that steel. That's why. Oh my goodness. Okay. So is there any steel? Probably not. So let's go ahead and mine that steel and that steel and that steel. And who's our digger? Red. Oh, Red's asleep. Perfect. Who else are miners? Okay, Gora should be allowed to mine. It's just a low priority. So now that so you know how pleased I was to have the night shift? Yeah, suddenly I'm being annoyed by the night shift. So go figure. And we are going to put a door up here too. So we're going to have 2 doors through this wall. That'll be fine. The point of the wall is really just to have something up against which to rest our backs. We're going to be turning tons and tons and tons of hay into adobe, and we're going to be building lots of adobe bricks and things. I may want to make a much bigger hay field later, like just out here. Plow all of this and plant hay. Over here it's spring. I want to get as much grown as possible while it's still the growing season. And so that's one of the reasons I'm letting people... I mean, sheesh. Well, I guess that may have been a yeah, that was a pre-existing aloe plant that we just stumbled across. That's fine. But... Red, you are well into sleep time. You need it. Food-wise, how are we doing on food? 90 pemmican. We're not doing great on that. We should probably hunt a thing. We can hunt turkeys. We can hunt ibex. Yeah, we're actually, you know what? This has gone on too long. Again, this whole night shift, day shift thing so early on is really throwing off my sense of time. So my name is Larry, and this has been Rimworld Alpha 16. We're just getting started as a brand new tribe in the middle of, well, here. I will see you later. Maybe we will find out a name for our colony. Bye-bye.